Justin Ray Harvey is one of the strongest individuals I know. And after this interview, you will know why. He has a very popular show called The Justin Harvey Show, and where he's interviewed some very popular martial artists like Don the Dragon Wilson, Bill Superfoot Wallace, and Ernie Reyes Jr. And he also has a very huge heart and is one of the nicest people I've ever met. So everyone get ready, because Justin Ray Harvey is coming up next.
Yeah. Like back in high school, I wanted to be like a radio DJ, and I actually had a DJ name and everything, and a local radio station that I wanted to work for had me do a little bit of job shadowing, and they flat out told me that I wouldn't be good for radio and blah blah blah, and they didn't think that I could do the job. And keep in mind, Alex, another thing too, they're not handicapped accessible, so I ended up walking the steps with assistance to actually be, live in studio. And, and me not being in the radio business was very disheartening for me. So what I decided to do, once I got out of school, I decided to start my own podcast, but with a twist. I had a passion for martial arts and martial arts movies, so I decided to kind of start there. So,
how old are you right now?
How old am I now?
Yeah.
I am actually 30 years old.
Wow, still very young. When did you start the show, the Justin Harvey Show?
Actually, it was called J Ray Radio at the time, and I started it back in 2005.
Your whole name is Justin Ray Harvey, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
go
ahead.
And back then, my name was DJ J Ray back then, and once I started working with these big time celebrities, I said, I'll change it back to my birth name so that someone can't say, "Oh, that wasn't you years ago." So I said, the Justin Harvey Show, and it just kind of clicked. So
your condition. I mean, even though you have like a disability, you've trained in martial arts, right? Under different karate senseis.
I've trained under. My first instructor was Frank Dukes from the movie Bloodsport. Frank actually quoted me and said, when Frank met me, he says, "You know more about me than I do." So, and the instructor that I'm working with now, Master Todd Summers, he's a great guy. He really is. He's teaching me Hapkido. So,
how's that going for you?
It's going great. He's teaching me all kinds of things, and he's teaching me to actually be able to put someone down if somebody's messing with me, if I'm in my wheelchair, and it simplifies everything. It's basically like pressure points and all kinds of stuff. It's very interesting. So.
Must have felt really good when you got your USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame award.
Oh, it was actually amazing. But the funny thing is, Alex, when I got the call at first, I thought it was a prank call. I thought Master Summers was just pranking me because I never thought that I would be a Hall of Famer. And so it's really awesome. And I gotta say, Alex, I think if I had to pick, what I'm well known for. I'm the only person that I know that's had almost the entire cast of the Kickboxer movie on their show.
Mm.
So,
Wow, that's really awesome. I really love your shows, man. And
appreciate it.
yeah, they're really good, really, really good. And your latest one was really good too. Who did you like working with the most?
Oh, that's a tough question, Alex.
You like them all?
I'd have to say Don the Dragon Wilson was my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, and here's why, and this might be kind of, biased, but I think one of the reasons it was my favorite is because a lot of my associates are like, I am so envious of you. I've been trying to get him booked forever, and he won't do my shows. So I kind of felt like I achieved something, that's really hard to achieve, like being champion of the world, so to speak. And I gotta say, one of my other favorites, I've got to say this, Alex, Muhammad Kisi, Tom Poe.
Yeah. That's the brother of Abdel Kisi, who I just recently did an article with for World Martial Arts magazine. Both of them are talented actors, man. Action movie actors.
And I called him all the way in Morocco while he was on a movie set. So.
Michael Kisi played Tong Po in Kickboxer, right?
Kickboxer 1 and 2. And then he also played in Lionheart.
Oh, yeah, he played the Legionnaire agent. Am I correct?
Yes, you are.
You heard anything from Ernie Reyes Jr.?
It's funny you mention that. I've not talked to Ernie in quite a while, but here in a couple weeks, there's going to be a re-release of my show with Ernie, Senior and Junior, and I do know that Ernie is on dialysis, and he's trying to get, a kidney. He's trying to get on the donor list for new kidney.
You are so lucky, man. He's been like in some of the coolest movies ever. The Last Dragon. Remember that show, Sidekicks?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. He was also in Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, one of my favorite films.
Yeah. And The Rundown with The Rock. He played that Brazilian.
Epic.
Yeah, right. I think that's his best martial arts performance. He played that Brazilian freedom fighter.
Yeah.
That was a great fight. And
I have a feeling I'll end up meeting these guys eventually.
And you got to interview him. You got to interview him, Justin.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Not only that, but they've cut me promos for the show.
Any upcoming projects?
Any upcoming projects? Let me think. Actually, I can give you a scoop. I'm in talks with, Pat Johnson. Pat Johnson has agreed to come on my show.
Oh man, I hate you. I love Pat Johnson, man. You gotta talk to him for me and say hi to him for me.
I sure will. He seems like he's a stand-up guy.
Yeah, he was in Enter the Dragon, The Karate Kid. I think he did the choreography for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of this guy on screen, man, growing up. A lot of these guys, when you meet them in real life, they're very sweet and charming and down to earth. That's the best thing in being in doing this job. Interviewing them and working as a media correspondent. You get to meet all sorts of great martial arts celebrities and masters, but you're doing great with your show, Justin. Um,
I appreciate it.
and I have nothing but love for you, man, and love for your show. And I listen to it every time you upload one of your podcasts and or YouTube episodes. I just love hearing it.
I love doing it. You know, I mean, it's kind of what I want to be remembered for. I don't want to be remembered for being the guy in the wheelchair. I want to be remembered as, hey, that's the guy that did the wonderful segment on David Worth or, you know, Michelle Kesey, you know.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you, just for the listeners, what is your condition? Your disability?
It's called cerebral palsy, and I'm in a wheelchair 100% at the time. And the doctors actually told my mom that I wasn't going to be able to live or do anything for myself, and I've beaten the odds. So.
Wow. You're an inspiration, man. You really are.
Thank you. And I got to say, I'm very proud to be a part of the network. So.
There's people who are able to walk and, you know, just do just people who are 100% healthy and complete, and they don't do anything with their lives, man. And you have this condition.
Yeah.
You have this condition, and here you are with your own radio show, and you're interviewing all these great martial artists and celebrities, and you know you got a Hall of Fame. That's amazing.
And here's the thing, I try to inspire other people, even people with disabilities, because I know people that are in my situation and that use it as a crutch, and it really gets me angry when people use things as a crutch.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
When you can do anything that you set your mind to.
Amen to that. Listen, it's been great talking to you. Thank you for the interview, Justin Ray Harvey of the Justin Harvey Show.
Yeah, the Justin Harvey Show.
And what's a good way to get in contact with you? If anybody wants to comment on your videos or talk to you, message you privately.
Okay, well, you can reach me on Twitter at Justin Ray Harvey, or you can reach me at Facebook at Justin Harvey, or you can email me at the Justin Harvey Show at gmail.com.
Awesome. I love the fact that we're working together. World Martial Arts Media, my friend. You and I, both our shows.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. You're the man, Justin. You're the man. And I just want to say you have a great night, and we'll be talking soon. And I love you, man.
Love you too, brother.
Later on, my brother. Later on. Peace.
Keep on kicking.
Ha ha.